I'm back. Rudrance for the Black and White Network. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and as always, thank you guys and gals for watching our channel. Okay, the other day I did a video where the great white hype out of California, Gavin Newsom, released a hit piece ad, an actual commercial, almost like a campaign commercial, oddly enough, in Florida. And you may be like, wait a minute, isn't that lunatic the governor of California? You would be correct. You would be punctilious in assuming that. Nod to Kingpin and Woody Harrelson. But the point is, he released an ad in Florida wanting Florida's residents to move to California. And, of course, that left all of us scratching our head. And it was a hit piece against DeSantis. And believe it or not, talking about if you want freedom, come to Florida. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding. Well, anyway, I won't just blow smoke up your ass with that hit piece. For the sake of this video, I will show it to you. Let's just go ahead. This is my video from the other day. Let's listen to the ad that Newsom ran.
Yes, it's Independence Day, so let's talk about what's going on in America. Freedom, it's under attack in your state. Your Republican leaders, they're banning books, making it harder to vote, restricting speech in classrooms, even criminalizing women and doctors. I urge all of you living in Florida to join the fight, or join us in California, where we still believe in freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom to choose, freedom from hate, and the freedom to love. Don't let them take your freedom.
Paid for by Newsom for California Governor 2022.
Okay, so that was Gavin Newsom. That was his hit piece ad telling the people of Florida, hey, if you want to get an abortion, if you are part of the alphabet community, I guess, come to California. If you have a business and you want to lose it due to COVID lockdown, come to California. Well, anyway, we saw in there, it said something about DeSantis. Also took a shot at Rick Scott down there. So, as you can imagine, much chronicled on this channel, Ron DeSantis is not one to back down from a fight. Now, let's just put it out there. I think all this, Newsom doing this, is a prelude to him saying he's going to run for president of the United States in 2024. We know the Democrats have no bullpen, and you're seeing it more and more. Fox News mentioned it 4 or 5 times this week, that the rumblings are happening that Newsom is the great white hype. Well, there's a very damn good chance he's going to be running against Ron DeSantis. And so Ron DeSantis, in true Ron DeSantis fashion, did not back down from a fight. We know all the fights that he has got into and won as of late over the last 18 months against Biden, and it looks like Newsom is the next that wants to get his wig split. Mediaite, let's look at this. DeSantis bites back at Newsom after expensive ad buy in state. Seeing a lot more California license plates in Florida these days. And I'm just going to play a snippet of this.
Well, look, I'm like this. Everyone wants to talk about me in Florida. I mean, like, I'm just sitting here, little old me, doing my job.
Just doing my job.
I can just tell you this. I was born and raised in this state, and until the last few years, I rarely, if ever, saw a California license plate in the state of Florida. You now see a lot of them. I can tell you, if you go to California, you ain't seeing very many Florida license plates.
Oh, and you heard it. You go to Cali, you're not going to see many Florida license plates. And it's heating up, a battle between the country's 2 most well-known governors. I don't know about that. I mean, Greg Abbott's pretty well known, but you get the point on opposing sides, I guess so. Ron DeSantis took shots at California Governor Gavin Newsom on Friday after the latter had the expensive ad buy in the Republican state. By the way, Newsom reportedly spent over $100,000 purchasing ad time on Fox News in Florida. So, Ron was not done there. He was not done there. DeSantis further blasted Newsom for his strict lockdown restrictions during the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as controversy stemming from him dining out during these lockdowns. Now, we know Ron DeSantis did not back down. Florida was open. And those businesses, by the way, the economy in Florida absolutely thrived. The fact is, people left liberal, radical California and radical and liberal New York and went to Florida. Newsom, he argued, treated Californians like, quote, peasants. As he was locking down his citizens, he would then go and have these extravagant dinners at the French Laundry to basically rub his citizens' noses in the fact that he was treating them like peasants, DeSantis said. The governor later brought up the crime in cities like L.A. as well as tourism rates rising in 2021 for Florida while dropping for California. By the way, one of the things I brought up in my video the other day is the fact that the population in California, I mean, they're going through a mass exodus. I mean, people are just done. They're done. And look, a lot of people I know would be worried about people coming to Florida or Texas. But I'll be the first to tell you, don't sleep on the fact that California has got a massive, massive conservative population. There are places in California that are extremely red, although I would guess they're less red today than they were, say, in 2019. Quote, we would never allow what's happened in places like San Francisco and L.A., where these areas have been destroyed with drugs and crime and homeless, to happen. We take that seriously, he said, and we believe when people commit crimes, they belong behind bars, not released back into the streets. And I mean, what more do you need Ron DeSantis to say about Gavin Newsom? He's right on the money. He's absolutely right on the money. We're talking about a guy that passed the Fatherhood Act down there. He wants fathers to be involved with children's lives. He wants to help them get jobs. I mean, smart man. He understands what leads to a lot of crime. Fatherless homes. Bravo. Takes on Disney. Disney decides to get political, wants to get involved with the parental rights and education law. He goes right after Disney. Self-governing status. Let me yank that right away from you. Take the rug right out from under you. Protesters get in the way of your car. Well, let's just say car 1, protester 0 in Florida. Okay, and we know how that would go. We're seeing all this crap. Look in New York. Guy self-defense right now has murder charges. All right? You need to remember that before you decide to vote in somebody like Gavin Newsom as president. And that's where this is going, okay? That's why he's going after Ron DeSantis, because the great white hype is preparing for a battle against Ron DeSantis. But look, his battle may be against Trump. All right? I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen there. It could be either or, either way. Gavin Newsom's not winning. He's not winning. But this is the Democrats' number 1 draft pick. Ron DeSantis just told you, I'm not afraid to come out swinging against that dude. He wants to run a hit piece against me. We can go through the laundry list of massive and monstrous failures that California has had over the last 2 or 3 or 4 years. I mean, why the hell the residents of that state did not vote in Larry Elder? It's still beyond me. Tell me what you think, Black and White Network fans. DeSantis versus Newsom. This was round 2. We can bet there's going to be a lot more rounds coming. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.